Food, water, and shelter. The essence of human sustenance. Food gives us pep, water keeps us flowing, and shelter keeps out unwanted elements. And a shelter would not be a shelter without a roof. And they've come a long way, these roofs, with the most advanced being that of the flat roof. And even though most buildings use them today, the flat roof is also the #1 weakness of all buildings. And we all know too well what that first sign of trouble looks like. Call the roofer and fix the leak, right? Yeah, right. Let's look at 2 separate scenarios and see how the outcomes might differ, shall we? So the drop plops on the site manager's head, and he calls over the local roofer. Roofer finds a hole, patches it right up, and it's back to business as usual, until it happens again. Now the manager calls the roofer back. Roofer finds a different hole, patches up the roof and the ceiling this time, and no more water, right? Right? For the next 6 weeks, things seem to be going okay, but our manager is still having those nightmares about leaky ceilings, and finally, it happens again. Manager begs the roofer to come back. Roofer just can't see any more holes. Replace half the roof, he says, and at a price that doubles the cost of the original roof. So half a roof and a hefty prescription of glycerin later, our manager is beginning to see hope. He's more focused at work. He's even started coaching his kids' volleyball team. But what both the manager and the roofer don't know is that old, tiny, microscopic holes from the other side of the roof were also responsible for the original leak. It was only a matter of time until the next... But luckily, we have a different scenario. So the drop plops on our site manager's head. This time, however, he waits on the roofer and calls Scandinavian Leak Detection, Europe's industry leader in leak detection and prevention, along with their North American sister company, Nordic Leak Detection, both proud members of the Nordic Industrial Services Group. SLD utilizes electrical impulse detection, or EID, to detect the holes that you can't see with the naked eye. These revolutionary testing devices can be used on PVC, bitumen, asphalt, or any other non-conductive surface. On an open surface roof, the survey tech uses the dry testing method by grounding the EID unit to the building. He then sweeps the surface with a positively charged brush. When the brush passes over any sized hole, electrons shoot through and complete the circuit to the building. This alerts the tech, and the hole is tagged for later repair. But what if your roof is flooded, covered in gravel, or maybe you have a mini golf course up there? SLD can survey these surfaces too, with their certified wet testing method. SLD then provides a full report for our manager, exacting each and every macro and micro hole down to its GPS location. Now our manager calls the roofer with complete confidence. The obvious leak is fixed, as well as every other potential problem hole. But to stay ahead of the game, it's all about prevention. Acquiring a new building? Have SLD survey the roof to negotiate a better price. Or maybe things have been going well with your roof for a while now. With just one yearly survey from SLD, the money saved from years of would-be repairs pays the cost of inspection many times over. And this can only mean good things for your bottom line, and maybe a volleyball championship trophy or two. Don't let the unknown turn into years of struggle for your company. Take back control of your roof, reclaim your victory against the forces of nature from above, and let SLD finally take the leak off of your shoulders. Scandinavian Leak Detection, driven by precision. Talk to us today about your roof.